Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Life, back with another video. In this video, we're going to give you an update on Avarice. So this is what I learned because I'm pulling out my stakes. So we'll talk about that. Also, we'll talk about Avalanche could pump. So we'll cover that story as well as the Dragmon app that I did a video yesterday. I did my a subsequent second walk. I'll talk about that. I'll learn a bit more. Again, that's free to get into. Also, flow prices pumped, and also pension funds, and also Monkeypox. So, guys, let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification so when I upload my latest vids, you can get notified immediately. The fear of war. Monkeypox causes stock and crypto markets to churn while precious metals spike higher. Stock and crypto markets on Thursday saw volatility after experiencing fluctuations during the tensions between China and Taiwan on Tuesday and Wednesday. Major indexes like S&P 500, Dow, and New York SE have shed a few percentages today, and the global cryptocurrency market capitalizing loss of 2.5% in 24 hours, dropping just above the 2.2 trillion. So not a lot. I mean, I think these guys are just making this up. Precious metals, on the other hand, traded higher as US President Biden and his administration declared the monkeypox virus a public health emergency. So they're kind of saying, you know, all this stuff. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but I don't really think, well, indirectly, I guess, monkeypox, what's happening in China, what's happening in Taiwan, and what's happening in Ukraine. Yeah, okay, indirectly. Now, people are lining up for this monkeypox vaccine.
Two people personally, I haven't been in contact with them that have it, and they said it's just been absolute hell. Uncomfortable, painful, fever, blisters.
People are kind of like fearful because of monkeypox could turn into a COVID. It won't, because monkeypox has been around for a long time, but the problem is monkeypox vaccines are very limited right now. So what is monkeypox? Monkeypox is a rare infection mostly found in West or Central Africa. I mean, they all come from Africa, right? All these infectious diseases. There's been currently an increase in the cases in the UK, but risk of catching is low. So don't worry about it too much, okay? How to get monkeypox. Monkeypox can be passed from person to person through any physical contact, blisters, scabs, including sexual contact, kissing, cuddling, and holding hands. There you go. Touching, clothing, bedding, towels. Okay, so that's concerning. Coughs and sneezes of a person with monkeypox. They're close, yeah, that's pretty obvious. In parts of West Africa, monkeypox can also be caught in infections rodents. You're bitten, you're touched by the fur, you eat the meat. Yeah, they eat the meat in Africa. Okay, I mean, I guess it's a different situation there. Okay, they eat a lot of things. Okay, so that's monkeypox. Don't really worry about it too much. You know, it is what it is. What's happening in the world will affect crypto indirectly. Okay, let's go to Everest. So what I've done is I haven't checked Everest for a couple of weeks, 10 days. I don't know. I don't even remember. But I've gone back to it. I'm like, oh, you can collect all these stakes. So these last two here, sell stake, sell stake. I'll be able to collect them in a few days. So don't forget, I got into Everest like day 27. So this is probably the mistake that I've done with this. I got in there too late. Now you can see here I've got 1, 2. We're not going to count that one because that one there I staked 9. So I only staked, like I did a stake and then I realized, oh, there's a couple left over. I didn't stake the whole full lot on my first stake. So don't worry about that one. Let's just take that one out of the mix. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'll put a total of 0.1 BNB for every transaction. You can see my past videos. So I'll basically put 0.8 BNB into this. And you can see my dividends here. I've only withdrawn 0.362. In other words, all the ones that I've put in, now they were basically new money because I didn't recycle it. They're basically lost 50%. Now, I didn't put a lot in, okay, so because I was only testing it, I only put 0.1 BNB at a top pop. So when these come about, maybe I might be able to get like maybe 0.4 back. So basically, I'll lose 50%. All right. So this is because I got an Avarice like 26, 27, 28 days later. So that don't do that. So once these Everest style forks, very similar. I mean, they're still kind of hanging around. They're still hot, but not as hot as they were like maybe like 2 months ago. This is the BUSD version. Now this one's a little bit different because I got in on these ones like the second day. They had a screw up on the first day. Then they kind of transferred everything over to the second day. So the second day was technically the first day. But here, this looks a lot more promising because I put in 100 BUSD. You can go back and watch the video on that. But basically, I only did 2 transactions. I put, I think that one was on the second day, and then that might have been on the third day. But anyway, I can't remember. I only did 2. So I put 100 BUSD, 100 BUSD. I'm already at 121 BUSD. So I might actually make some money on this. I'm not going to make much. But I'll probably just make maybe 10% profit, 15% profit. I don't even know, but it's not gonna be much. All right. So that's what I learned about Avarice. Anything that's clone or similar to clones, yeah, I'm just gonna stay away. It's just not worth it. It's just not for the return. It's just not worth it. That's just my thoughts on it. Okay, so day 2. So this is now my second time that I walked. So you walk 500 meters every day. Okay. So for those that haven't watched anything on Dragmon, go and have a look at the previous video. So yeah, learning more about this is interesting. So you get this free egg, and then you go for a walk. So you click this train button down the bottom, and now that when you walk every day, you basically get, I think it's 12.5 Matic per day, but you can't withdraw the Matic, okay? Because this is still a free NFT. It's not an NFT. It becomes a free a real NFT once you do the 500, right? Let me have a look. See, so this is the NFT here. It costs 500 Matic. But because you walk every day, you can subtract, you take the Matic off this. So I guess in a way it's Matic, free Matic, but you can't withdraw it. It just comes off the sum of what it's worth. Let me just go to find out how to show you this. So it's kind of like a bit hard to see, but just underneath the egg, it's got total gains. See how it's got 25 Matic there? I'll click on that. See, it's a bit hard to, it's a bit hard to do. I mean, it's kind of like, it's not in your face, right? You kind of have to just click around to figure out where it is. But you can see here, see benefit, 25 Matic, and it's come off my total of 475, like 500, take away 25. Now, this egg originally cost 500, but now I can buy it for 475. If I want to turn it into an NFT in a dragon, then I can start earning real. I can start earning for real, and then I'll be able to withdraw it. See if you go to see this thing, it says gains. Here it says extract. Once I start earning, once this one here underneath turns into a dragon, it hatches the egg and turns into a dragon, I will then be able to start earning like real Matic, and then I'll about to hit this extract button, and then it'll go to my wallet, and then I'll be actually earning real Matic. Okay, so that's what I've discovered, and you just walk. It's really easy. You just walk 500 meters every day. So based off that, it's going to take you about 40 days. Okay, that's what they said in the white paper. But you can refer people. Here I've referred a few people here, and it just gives you like an extra percentage. It's not much, but it just helps you a little bit. Here, see, I've got like an extra 5% gains just by referring people, which is good. I mean, it's, again, like I said in my last video, this is free. It's not like all these other move to earn apps where you got to pay, like Steppen, you had to pay to get in. Here, this is free. So all you're doing is basically trading your time, right? It's risk free from a financial point of view, but you're just putting in your time. So that's probably the biggest benefit. I mean, you can still do your move to earn. You still do stepping or walking. You can just do this at the same time. Just before you start, just flick to this, and then just come along here. Click this button up the top here. It looks like a play button. Click on that, and then walk your 500 meters. Once it walks, you don't have to turn it off. It just turns itself off automatically. Okay, so that's just my little progress with Dragmon, and probably a couple of weeks, at least 3 weeks away from turning this into an NFT. So once this turns into an NFT, like a dragon, I'll be able to sell it absolutely free. So that's just one thing that I emphasized in the last video, because a lot of these move to earn, some of them are scams, some of them are just, you don't get in early, you're going to do your money. This thing is risk free. So I'll keep you guys updated with this as we move forward. Crypto pension fund to invest $6.8 billion in the crypto lending market. So this is pension funds in the county of Fairfax, Virginia, indicating that major financial players have not been scared away from crypto assets by the ongoing market downturn. Fairfax County Retirement Systems, a U.S. pension fund, with assets totaling $6.8 billion, have unveiled that it's looking to invest in crypto lending markets to ramp up its returns. Some of the yields and your probably achieving yield planning strategy are really attractive because some of the people have stepped back from the space. Catherine Malona, Chief Investment Officer of Fairfax County Office's Retirement, told Financial Times. So yeah, obviously they're not going to put the whole full 6.4 billion into it, but it's good to see that at least, these guys are kind of, they'll probably put a small portion, 1 or 2%, maybe 5% of the portfolio into crypto, in my guess anyway, and see what the returns are, obviously, and then because the way the economy is at the moment, and what the bank's returning, what gold is returning, what stock market is returning, I can see that they are looking for better returns outside the traditional markets. Avalanche price set to soar 24% or $32 within the consolidation period. A breach projected overshooting in the descending parallel channel would nudge Avax closer to its hurdle or resistance level of $25. After Avax was able to maintain support at the $22.5, a bull run is anticipated to happen. Avalanche was recently rejected $25 due to the strong selling activity, which precipitated a rebound since last week of July. Challenge here lies with Avax's ability to soar above the descending parallel channel to stir up a spike of 24% among the neckline and inverse head and shoulders pattern. There you go. There's some trading lingo for you. But basically, they're saying this because of the 25% rally ahead of the Sol Web hackathon. So good to see that Korea is still right into crypto. So they kind of like piece these things together and pull things that they will suit their narrative, but we'll see how Avax goes. Obviously, in the next bull market. I mean, I do like Avax. I think it's a really good coin to dollar cost average, and the transactions are really fast on Avax, and they're cheap as well. So yeah, I've been dollar cost averaging Avax for a while, so I like it how it's nice and cheap, and I'll continue to do that. Not financial advice. Insta Rally Flow tokens jump 50% amid Instagram adoption phenomenon. Flow's latest price rally has turned into an overbought asset, which could amount to an imminent correction. So you guys remember Flow? This was the token. I've done multiple videos on this on my other channel. Before that channel, I no longer got access to that, so my crypto expat channel. But I got into the ICO of Flow, so it did reach an all-time high of $42, and I bought Flow at $1. So yeah, I did really well with Flow, and you guys know Flow was the blockchain behind NBA, the NBA one, the NBA NFT site. It's still going. It's just not as popular as it used to be. So what they're saying here is that Metaverse or / Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced on the 4th of August the 4th that Instagram had expanded its NFT support to 100 countries, Africa, South Pacific, Asian Pacific, and Middle East, and Americas. As a result, more of the users post digital collectibles minted on the Flow blockchain on Instagram. So that's why that's surged, because the connection with Instagram and Flow. The high profile integration helped Flow surge 54% to reach a intraday high of $2.83 a token. Interestingly, the token's massive upside have accompanied a spike in the daily volumes, confirming some weight behind the bullish trend. So you can have a read of this article. I'll put all the articles and the stuff that I talk about below this video. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and I'll bring you heaps more stuff on crypto. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.